Hey guys, how are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, The Sacred Alchemist 1111. Guys, I am your reader, Lorraine, and I am here to do your evening reading for the collective. Okay, so this is going to cover your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So you are really heavily advised to just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. All right. I hope that you all had a really great weekend so far. Whatever you were doing, I hope it was a beautiful day. Keep it positive, guys. Keep it positive. No negativity anywhere. Chuck out the toxicity, okay? And yeah, basically note that this is general and it is timeless. So whatever's brought into this reading, it may have already happened to you. It's happening now, or it may or may not happen in the future, okay? If you haven't already done so, guys, please do like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell below the screen, and therefore you will be informed by email once I've uploaded new content for you guys. Now, wait a minute. Before I get stuck into the reading, I was getting an energy, a feeling of, it's frustration, okay? There's a lot of endings that are taking place, as you already know. And you may be one of those people who I'm talking to right now who is really and truly, you know, who are going through such a hard turmoil, traumatic experience at this precise moment in time. But the fact is that it's got to the stage where enough is enough. And I just sense that you are just, you know, you're somebody who's a truth seeker. You found out the truth. You found out so much stuff. And people who you are coming into contact with, especially when it's people that you know, like your family, they're turning around and telling you, oh, either they're not listening to you, they're dismissing you, or they say it's conspiracy theory, or they say that's not true. And now, you know what? That will get to me, especially when when it's just so bad to rights. And they have the cheek to turn and say, oh, that's not true. That's not true. You need to kind of just take a moment to breathe, because you know very well that certain people, well, we are all on different timelines. And, you know, this is really about you trying to just stay in focus mode, okay? And just learn to let things go, and learn to let people go as well if they are not willing to sort of go there with you, all right? So, yeah, just kind of bear that in mind. But it really, this feels like this is like a close relationship, or relationship with friends, family, partners. But it's getting to the stage where, you know, enough is enough. Okay, this is what I'm picking up. Enough is enough kind of energy. You're standing up for yourself. You're standing up for what you believe in. Whoever doesn't like it, tough tit, you know, hard left. And you're just really just not being egotistically, you know, like barging people out of the way, but I sense a bold move. I sense a bold move with you. You're just, you know, you've got your shoulders thrown back, you know, head held high. You're full of confidence, because what it is that you were learning about yourself and uncovering about other people and uncovering truths, and now you know where you stand with certain things. You know, you're just really, it's like it's all or nothing right now, okay? And what I'm picking up really and truly is that you are just definitely, it's like you're just going to, you know, have a talk with somebody, and it's like the last conversation that you're going to have, all right? May not be happening today, but I'm picking up that, you know, this energy of enough is enough. You've had it up to here, no more, okay? So this is what this was... It's what it's come to, right? But just stay calm, guys. Just stay calm. Let's get stuck into a reading. Now, this is going to be, obviously, as I said, your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I'm using the Butterfly for Life, Butterfly for Life changes. Now, what I've just done, I've just cut the deck, and I've seen grief work, and I've seen you are stronger than you know. So for some of you guys, you know, as I just said, you're going through such a traumatic time. You know, you've been going through so much, really dealing with your grief work, shadow work, really cutting off certain things and people. But you've got to remind yourself that you are stronger than you know. All right, so that's just a quick message for you guys. Let's see. Just a pre-shuffle as I've cut the deck. So it's just a heads up. Just keep it cool. Now, card wants to come up. What's this? We've got healthcare change. So everything is really, you're going through so much changes right now. Now, I'm picking up on something. It's to do with, I'm hearing homesteading. So for some of you guys, it could be you wanting to get into a lot of growing your own food. I feel, it just feels to me that you're in preparation mode. You're really thinking, you're in the present moment, but you're thinking about what it is that you need to do over the next few months. Because right now, you can't see as far as like, this time next year and stuff like that. I feel that we just have to go through month by month right now. So once we get through this month, okay, we're looking back and see what we've done. All right, fair enough, great. We're still blessed because we're still alive. We're still here. And then, right, so preparation then for the following month. And this is how it's feeling to me. But for most of you all, I feel that there's a real sense of you guys saying, well, how do I, I need to like get really organized here now. I need to prioritize what is most important. How am I going to be surviving over these next few, days and weeks and months and years maybe, okay? Because things are different, okay? And you need to start getting realistic. I feel that this is somebody who's extremely grounded. This healthcare change to me, it feels like an earth sign energy. So you're talking about, very much Seven of Pentacles energy. Just making sure that you are just really just sowing your seeds, making sure that you're getting ready for whatever's going to come to you. But you're all about survival right now, all right? Which is great, all right? I'm not going to knock that at all. This is what needs to be. You're somebody who's very practical, very resourceful. All right, you may have been getting a bit too accustomed and relying on the convenience stores. But you see now, once that's been taken away from you, you really can't sit there and moan about it. You just got to just find an alternative way, So the next card we're going for is the Queen of the Moon Oracle. Let's see what we got. Blossoming, natural. Everything is very earthy here. So I could be doing with the earth sign, right? Sowing your seeds, blossoming, everything really is that you are preparing yourself for this massive change. You're going through a moment of, I guess, purging and detox, cleansing out yourself, trying to give up certain foods because you probably think, they probably won't be available again, or you probably might not be able to get access to them again. I'm not saying it to be like, how can I say? Like negative. This is because whoever I'm dealing with, that you're not going to take no, what's it? That thing beginning with V and ending in E. You know that you're not on that shit. So because of where this real drive of like, I have to now make amends. I have to now look for alternative routes that I'm able to go down and I'm still going to survive. All right. This is where I feel that, you're just really just all about just lining things up for yourself. And I don't mean it in a negative way. I mean it in a very practical way. If somebody who's very thoughtful, could have a bit of Virgo in your chart, very much, I need to just focus here. I need to be realistic. What can I do within this capacity that I'm in right now? As opposed to just running around like freaking out or thinking that things are, back to the new normal. Okay? So I'm going to get stuck into the tarot. All right, now I'm told I need to pull this. All right. Wow, okay. Already the cards just fell out. So we've got co-create and we've got come to the edge. Okay? So for me, this feels as if, like, as I said, it feels as if you're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're doing away with the convenience stores. You're trying to just get very practical, very upbeat, very honest with yourself and probably with your family as well. Just saying that things are going to be different around here, but I'm going to try my best to make sure that I keep us going as best you can. So it means that with regards to the co-create, I feel very much that this is you having this very strong desire to make sure that you are surrounding yourself with people who are on your level. And this is what's picking up this energy of like, you are not going to give people much chances for much longer, because if they are not vibing with you on that level, you are going to just, you're going to let them go. And as I said, it doesn't matter if they're friends or family or how many years you've known them before. They could be your identical twin. You know, it's just not going to happen anymore. That kind of connection is over. If one twin gets the jab and the other one doesn't, does that make you twins? You know, from what we're hearing. All right. So let's get stuck into the tarot right now. Let's see what we've got going on. So it's quite interesting. I guess there's, to you, there's no time at the present. And time is really of the essence now as well. All right. Time is of the essence. So I don't really see you just, you know, fussing about. I just see someone that's just really like getting down to the nitty gritty and trying to calculate stuff and work things out in their head and just try to stay focused and not panic. All right, because panicking does nothing but get you nowhere. Right. Okay. And you're someone that likes to write lists. I can see like writing lists and putting up on a spreadsheet. Really just very much, very practical, very organized person. Okay? Very much organized. Right, this card fell out. Who are you? Yeah, you're strong. Remember what the card said in the pre-shuffle. You're stronger than you know. You've had your fair share of crap. Right? I'm going to take this as the overall energy. You've had so much going on that it has been unbearable. However, you have managed to just stay within your energy, within your, you know your purpose, you know your journey, and you have just been living, you know, your life the way how you need to live it. Okay? This is such a great card to have. Not many people can pull off the things that you do. All right, you're very resourceful. Things just seem to turn out good for you, and usually it's at the last minute. But that's when you've gone through so much stress, and blood pressure is like hitting some kind of levels. But at the end of the day, that when you get that little break, you do deserve it. Trust me, you do. So whoever doesn't like that and they feel a bit jealous of you, they can really piss off. It's not about them. It's about, you know, the blessings are still coming to you. The universe is still working in its favor for you. Okay. So let's go with the tarot. Let's go. Okay. So we got the Eight of Pentacles. Beautiful. That's what I said. You don't have time for no rubbish. When you're in this mode, when you're in this energy, you are looking at the practicalities of your situation right now and how you can improve on them. Anywhere in your life that needs improvement, that's what you're doing. Any kind of white noise around your background, white noise, fuzzy noise, you just block it out. I sense that you're somebody that likes to listen to, you know, or if you don't, maybe you would want to listen to some binaural beats just to make sure that you're getting yourself aligned, making sure that all of your chakras are lined up, burning your incense, your herbs, just to try and keep those vibes at bay, those, you know, bad vibes. I see rituals as well. I see ancient texts. I see a lot of traditional methods being used in order to combat what's going on right now in this 21st century of ours. New cycles are beginning, old cycles are ending, but that's fine. That's fine with you. Because this Eight of Pentacles is very strong, and I see 8-8. So 8-8, 88, please do check that out. That is numerology, and that's angel number 88. You've got some good things that's coming your way because you're putting in the work. And it's all about prosperity. You're going to get what's coming to you in a good way because you have not been focusing on anything but what you need to be focusing on. The next card for you is the Hermit card. I swear you must be an earth sign energy. Very much Virgo, you know, taking it in your stride, taking things not where you're panicking. As I said, you're very resourceful. You're somebody who's quite organized, very methodical, but in a realistic kind of way, not airheady. Like, no disrespect to the air signs. I'm an air sign myself, so, you know, thing. But when it comes to love, when it comes to challenges, when it comes to opportunities, when it comes to blessings, You're very much humbled. You're somebody who doesn't show their emotions too much, in a sense of being so ecstatically energetic and and all that. Like, if something really good happens to you, you give thanks. You're like, thank you, Most High, thank you. However you call onto your, onto the Creator, Yeshua, Yahweh, however you say it, you are just aligned with the Creator, with the universe, with God. And that's how you are. You're not so much on you're materialistic, but to the point of things of what you need. If you don't need it, fine, you won't miss it. Okay? Next card for you. You see, I told you, you went through a lot of shit. You went through a lot of shit, not now. If somebody's going to be keeping you dragged down, I'm very sorry. That person, that's down to you, but they will have to go. Because you have to make sure that you are in a position now. Because as I said to you, this isn't about you being negative Nancy. But at the same time, you're being really realistic. Okay? You need to make sure that you've got your finances in the right order. Because what you don't want to do is to be caught out and locked out of a banking system or anything like that where that could happen. Where's your other resources? Where's your other investments? Where's your other assets? What's going to happen to you? And I really see somebody that is not panicking, but really in this energy of like, I need to see where this is going to take me. All right? If I make the wrong choice and the wrong decision, I'm going to be fucked. All right? I'll tell you now straight. Okay? We've got to get realistic here. You don't want no problems. You don't want no problems. Whoever's around you is giving you this kind of problem right now, okay? And it's really, really pissing you off. And I do sense this is you longing for this freedom, okay? Really, really longing for this freedom. Sorry, guys, if you can hear my cat, but this reading is so good, I can't stop, okay? So let's just block him out. But what we've got going on here is that this is a change for the better. You are not going to be in this energy. 5 is all about changes. Yes, it's about conflicts. It's about struggles. But you've got 5 of Pentacles there and you've got the 5 of Swords, which both represent some kind of struggle and some kind of challenge. But 5 and 5 is 10. You're putting an end to the bullshit. You're completing certain cycles that have been pissing you off. It's like, no. So we've got the Sun card. In reverse, I've got to take these. We've got the King of Swords, being methodical, knowing the truth. The 7 of Swords is about not being self-sabotaging yourself, being honest and upright. Don't lie to yourself anymore. And if this person's lying to you, you're going to catch them out, because right now you're not really seeing happiness right now. It's cold off energy, and especially if you're in this hermit mode, this is about you have to be realistically honest with yourself. And if the person is not giving you any joy, you're going to, look at this, King of Swords, you're going to cut them off. Because you've got your back turned against some fuckeries, which is the 7 of Swords. You don't have it. And if this person doesn't understand you, then they will remember you, because you will not be there anymore. Straight up. At the bottom of the deck, we've got the 2 of Pentacles. So right now, there is a lot of, you got a lot of earth in your reading already. You got 3 swords and 4 pentacles and 2 fire energy cards. You're not somebody to be messed about with, because you just don't have it. Enough is enough right now. You need to be practical, and I feel that you've been giving people chances. You've been giving people chances, and especially if you've been trying to speak your truth. Sometimes with the 5 of Swords, it's not so much about the manipulation, but if you're having an argument with somebody and you've got the sword in your hand, the sword of truth, but somebody's trying to undermine you and manipulate you and trying to twist your words, that's going to make your head hurt. It's not going to take much for you to make a decision until this person where to get off, Because if they don't pull their socks up, and if they cannot see what's really, really going on out there, they're going to mess you up. And you're going to have to do what you've got to do. Because if this person is coming from a family or a background where they're all right, but you have been a person that's been struggling all your life, girl, guy, you got to get it together. Because if they haven't put their ring, like this, if they haven't put the ring on your finger like that, and with a bloody marriage ring, you know what? you better make sure that you sort out your priorities, which is more important for you. If it's going to be you doing it by yourself, give thanks. All right, that's it. Because if this person is going to be dragging you back, honey, you're going to have to cut off the heavy load. Tell you now. I mean, well, all right. So let's just finish off this reading with the Moonology. Moonology, the first card that's dropped out is balance, spirituality, and practicality. That's why I said to you, you're very much in this energy of the hermit mode where you're just about, I need to make sure I am focused, I'm blessed, I'm humbled. That's what I said, I don't see you as somebody who's like a show-off, very egotistical, even though you've got a strength card and the sun card, which both represents Leo. You might have Leo in your chart somewhere, but I don't see that as your sun sign. I'm always see it as like your ascendant sign or probably a Venus sign, but not your stars. I think your sun sign is earth energy. Right? I mean, but let's face it, it could be any star sign, all right? But it's just the vibes I'm picking up on with this reading. You're not somebody who's going to be hot-headed and, you know, all show off. And then when you turn around now, you know, you've totally screwed yourself over. It's like giving yourself a massive wedgie and you're fucked. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Okay? Full moon in Virgo. You know how to handle yourself. As I said, you're very resourceful, you're very realistic, you're very honest with regards to your feelings right now. You know where it's at. Okay, the next card I've got for you is, look, see, what do you need to release? Told you. Told you. When things are going to be, if people are not going to be seeing, I'm not saying that you have to manipulate them in any kind of way. Don't do that. And I don't see you being manipulative. I just see you as being somebody who does their research. You got your receipts. And when you lay them down for somebody that ain't done fuck all with themselves, but just sit up or roll up with the latest, I don't know, the latest trainers or the latest, you know, iPhone 25 or whatever now. But, you know, they're just coming off with, you know, so much materialistic shit. Even though you've got a lot of coins in your reading, that is not going to be for you. And you're going to have to do what you've got to do because you've got the Two of Pentacles there. You know, right now, this is about you weighing up the pros and the cons. The pro really is for you to be by yourself or to make sure that you know, eventually find somebody who's going to be on your wavelength. But I feel for you right now, you'd rather be on your own than be with somebody who's just making you feel as if you're alone. You know? Fuck it. All right, next card. Next message. Oh, I know this is you already. That you've already surrendered. You've already surrendered to the divine. And this card is emotions are running high. I told you. Make sure that you pace yourself. If you are going to be having anybody around you that is an energy vampire that's so fucking toxic, remember, you balance out your spirituality and your practicality. You surrender to the divine. You automatically become protected. They cannot fuck with you. All right? As much as I want to turn around and give you the Five of Swords, give them the middle finger because you're not having it. You're not going to ruin your chances. You're not going to throw everything away that you have worked so hard for a little piece of shit that's just going to turn around and make you lose everything that you have been manifesting. You know that your thoughts become things. So you're going to have to either make that choice to keep this, keep the person around you or allow the person to be around you, but just don't let them interfere with anything. But then what's the point? Because that becomes a blockage. And this is about you clearing out all of your karmic cycles, your debts, clearing up, cleaning up, tying up all those loose ends, sealing off that part of the past. That timeline is broken off, it's cut off with the King of Swords energy. Or you've escaped the matrix of the bloody Seven of Swords, right? But either way, I don't see this person being in your life unless they fix up fast. Then you are going to be on your own. And I'll be honest with you, babes. All right? I mean, well. Guys, this is it. This is what I've got to leave you with. Let me just see what's underneath these. I like to tell you what's underneath these cards, yeah? So for this one, we've got a fiery climax approaches. Stay calm. Remember, surrender to the divine. You're good enough and you balance out your spirituality and your practicality. Because I can see that things are just going to be hot-headed. And this is a full moon in Aries, all right? Remember, don't allow anybody to put pressure on your blood pressure. Don't do that, all right? And the next card we've got is family changes. Told you. It could even be somebody in your family that you're going to have to really think about, you know, just kind of off, really. The next card we've got is protection. Told you you're protected. The moment that you surrender to the divine, you align yourself up with God. You align yourself up with your ancestors, your angels and archangels, your spirit guides, your high spirits, your, ascended masters, everybody from 5D and above. You are protected. You speak it into existence, therefore you are. All right? It's done. So be it. It's done. Okay? Nobody's going to turn around and try and mess you around, because you've got the strength card right there. The card here is truth be told. Truth be told. There needs to be honesty. I feel that if you have been, as I said, if you've been there trying to speak your truth to somebody and they have been totally dismissing you and disparaging you, especially in front of other people, that is not a good relationship to be in, because that is not a relationship. It's a relationship. A situation that you're in. And that is very unhealthy. Okay? And it's bad for your spirits. It's bad for your vibes, because this person is going to keep you locked in 3D when you know that you want to go to 5D consciousness. Let this unconscious person stay there until when they get their epiphany, and they get to find out they'll get to find out the hard way if they're not going to find it out any sooner. All right, anytime sooner. Guys, this is what I've got for you, my darlings. I hope this has made a bit of sense. I hope this has given you some kind of guidance and inspiration. Keep doing what you're doing, because it seems to be working great for you. Take everything as a sign and a synchronicity. Give thanks as soon as you wake up. Hun, you could, listen, give thanks. Okay, if you make it towards the end of the week and you start the next week fresh, give thanks. Everything is about being grateful and humble now. And that's going to keep your vibes up. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Please do take care of yourselves for now. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and I will be back with another reading for you. Take care. Peace out.